When it comes to relationships right now, the number one word is options. Many people are falling for the deception of playing the game of options, right? So to me, when I think about options, it's really just a game of better versus enough. And I'm going to let you know how the game of options is both deceptive and disrespectful. Okay, so I'm going to use myself as an example. This is just an example, all right? So let's say that I'm in a relationship with a woman, right? And I decide to exercise my options, right? So in a sense, what I'm saying now that I'm going to exercise my options, I've decided I'm going to explore, and I'm pretty much, giving off the vibe that, I can do better or it's something else out there, right? So what I'm really giving off once I do that is I am looking now for better. I'm going to judge this woman up and down from head to toe, every move she makes, everything she says and does, thinking that, you know what? It's somebody else out there. It's somebody else better than you. I have all these, so women on social media that are either hitting me up or I'm seeing beautiful pictures. So that's what I'm now projecting onto her. But the reason why the game of options is deceptive is because when you play the game of always looking for better, we never ask the question of, why do I deserve better? I'm with this beautiful woman. I'm with this great person, but yet I'm still looking for better. But I never ask myself, why do I deserve better? And most likely, when you ask yourself that question, that's where the hidden pain and unresolved trauma and things lie. So the first part is, it's the better. It's the fact that you're always looking for better, and the fact that you're pretty much never ask yourself, why do I deserve better when I'm already in a relationship with this great person? And in a sense, I'm kind of putting them down instead of lifting them up, which is what I should be doing in a relationship. So now the most damaging thing that happens when you play the game of options is that I now become the person that either promotes or reiterates or confirms for somebody, maybe even in the sense that they're not enough. Right? So if I'm playing the game of options, I'm now letting this woman know that I'm in a relationship with that you are not enough. And that's the most disrespectful thing you could ever do to a person, especially when you're in a relationship with them, is to make them feel like they're not enough, that you're giving off that something is better out there. You don't do this well enough. You don't do that good enough, this and that. So that's where the disrespect comes in. Because what people want, what everyone wants to feel like is that they are enough. So what I think we're doing with options, we're kind of tearing people down, and making them feel even worse about themselves instead of reassuring them, instead of affirming them or reaffirming them of how they feel, and putting that stamp on it that, like, hey, you are my woman, you are my girl, you are enough. All right? You are enough. I'm telling you to your face that you are enough. Every day, through my actions, I'm letting you know that you're enough. To family and friends, I'm letting them know that you're enough. To everybody, strangers, I'm letting them know that you're enough. If we have kids together, I'm letting the kids know that mommy is enough. You are enough. So when you look at it like that, I can't talk like that if I'm exercising options, if I'm playing the game of options. So the two worlds, they don't mix. And I think that's what we're, at the end of the day, I think that's what we're pretty much devastating people, breaking hearts like at an all-time high, especially the good folk, the genuine people that really give their all in relationships, and somebody just, for whatever reason, think they're always chasing better and never looking within to themselves and just hurting people, along the way. And like I say, this is real damaging. So, like I said, you can't, everybody has a choice, options just, to me, they just kind of show that you just can't, if you decide to play that game, I don't know how you stop. Like me personally, I use myself as an example. I don't do the game of options. And it's not called settling either. It's the fact that this person that I'm with is enough. I'm working with them. I'm fighting to make this work. I'm, praying. We're just going to go through the ups and downs together, and that's it. But we label it as settling, where if you're not always looking for better, but when you're looking for better, you're going to always be on the run. You're going to always be on the hunt. And it just proves that if I choose to do that, that means I'm admitting I can never be satisfied. And that's another question that I would have to ask myself if I'm going after options or playing the game of options? What is wrong with me that I can't be satisfied? What is wrong with me that this woman is still not enough? What is wrong with me that I'm getting all this attention and it's still not enough? You know, so like I said, I just think we need to kind of get back to looking within, you know, ourselves. And even when we are in a relationship, you know, even if we don't do that from the beginning, like you got to take that time to really find out who, you know, who we are and who we, you know, I don't know, I'm just talking, but, you know, I just think that, I just think, like I said, the game of options, it's unlimited. It's too many. It's just too many. If you decide to play that game, there's no limit on it, you know, so, and I just think it's a dangerous game, and I think it's tearing people apart, you know, and I just wish we could get back to, you know, on one side doing the work within, and on the other side feeling like you're enough and having somebody in your life that makes you feel like you're enough. Even if, you know, the so-called best of the best walks past, it's like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm with her, you know, and that's it. And I think that's the best thing you could give, you know, somebody, is just the confirmation that, you know, you're enough, and instead of treating people like they're disposable or like they're an option, because people are not. They got hearts, they got feelings, they got souls, and, you know, it's a lot of love out here that I think I say it all the time, that I think we're leaving on the table, you know, and I don't know. I just hope, I don't know, you know, but I personally don't think the game of options is worth it.